Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Calendar-wise, most of the world today follows the concept of 7 English days in a week and 12 English months in a year, which was actually adopted gradually from the Roman calendar in early Christianity. Let us look into the meaning of the English day and month names.
Our weekday names start in ancient times with the astrological idea that the planets rule the hours of the day. In that outdated concept of the universe, there were 7 planets going out from Earth in order of distance: Moon, Mercury, Venus, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Going in towards Earth, the first hour of the day was ruled by Saturn, then Jupiter, Mars, Sun, and so on, cycling through those over and over through the hours. Each day was seen as ruled by whatever its first hour was ruled by. So Saturn had the first hour, but then 24 hours later, at the 25th hour, the count was on Sun. Then 24 hours after that, Moon. That's how we get the order: Saturn, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. The planets were named for gods of Roman mythology. In Latin, Saturday was Dies Saturni, day of Saturn, god of agriculture. English stuck with that idea for Saturday. In ancient Latin, Sunday was Dies Solis, for the sun god. But in the Christian era, it was renamed Dominicus, for Lord's Day. Most of the Romance languages use a descendant of that, but in English and the Germanic languages, it is still named for the sun. Monday is Moon Day. Roman mythology had the moon goddess Luna, which is why French has lundi, Spanish lunes, but here English substituted its own Old English word for moon, Mona. Tuesday is Mars Day, but the Anglo-Saxons had their own sky god of war named Tiw, or Tyr, in Norse mythology, known as the one-handed war god due to his hand having been bitten off by a wolf. The reason that Wednesday is spelled so funny is because it's actually Woden's Day. Woden was the big guy of Germanic mythology, the creator of the universe and master of hunting and war, while the Roman god Mercury was a mere messenger to the gods. I bet you can guess who Thursday is named for. In ancient Rome, Jupiter, or Jove, the sky god of thunder, a pretty good match for Thor. And Friday? Well, the only planet left is Venus, goddess of love. The Anglo-Saxon goddess of love was Frigg, and this is her day. But whether Venus or Frigg Day, everybody loves it.
The month's names date all the way back to the Roman Empire. January was after Janus, the god of beginnings and endings, and February was after Februa, a purification festival that happened at that time of year. March is named after Mars, the god of war, because, as everyone knows, war season starts at the end of winter. April might be named after Aphrodite, the goddess of love, May after Maya, the goddess of spring and growth, and June after Juno, the goddess of marriage and childbirth. July is after Julius Caesar, who remade the calendar. After he died, Marco Antony named a month after him. And August is named after Julius' successor, Augustus, who decided he deserved a month named after him as well. Now, September through December are the number months. Septem means 7, Octo means 8, Novem 9, Decem 10, but why not label them 9th month, 10th month, 11th month, 12th month? Because, as I mentioned earlier, the months used to begin with March, so originally those labels were correct, and we haven't changed the system in 2,000 years because, you get used to it. So, in summary, it's named after 5 Roman gods, 1 Roman festival, 2 Roman leaders, and 4 number names that don't actually correspond to the months they're in.
It is an established fact that Christianity is a monotheistic religion, which means to worship one God while denying the existence of other gods. So, why would Christians commit blasphemy by naming the days and month after the Roman gods instead of naming the 7 days of the week, possibly in numerical order? For example, day 1, day 2, day 3, like the ones in Arabic language: Youm Al Youm Al Itnen, Youm as-Salasa, etc. And why did not Christians name the months after their religious historic events, like how it is in the Arabic language? Muharram, this is the month when war is forbidden. Safar, this month is named after the event when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ migrated from Mecca to Medina. Ramadan, in this month, the Quran began to be revealed to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Anyways, no matter what the reason could be, It is definitely a well-planned trap designed by Iblis to keep the world systematically in a polytheistic-oriented calendar, first through the Romans, then later through early Christians, and finally through the English language. In other words, Iblis has made a fool out of everyone and successfully compelled people of all monotheistic religions, including Muslims, to commit indirect shirk by making them utter, read or write the names of different gods while maintaining English dates at least once on a daily basis. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from Iblis and his worshippers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.